In the previous episode of Throttle Down Under, we take this magnificent Volkswagen Touareg on a road trip out to Silverdale, New South Wales. We sit down and we have a great chat with the team from Horse and Harpy coffee cart on the side of the road, selling coffee out of a horse float. Today we take a deeper dive into the Volkswagen Touareg Elegance to let you know exactly what I think about it. The Volkswagen Touareg Elegance with the black package. Now, I have to say right from the start, this is my favorite Volkswagen ever. It is a bit of a monster. It's a big vehicle, but the V6, the 3-litre V6 that's running in this is a phenomenal motor. It's quick, it's powerful, and it really makes the personality of this vehicle exactly what it is. Now let's talk about power and torque. It's 210 kilowatts. So this is why it is the Touareg 210 TDI. D meaning diesel. It is a diesel engine. And the torque figures on this is a whopping 600 Newton meters of torque. So if you're looking for a tow vehicle that needs to be able to tow a fair bit of weight, 600 Newton meters of torque may even be class leading, I think. But it has a 3.5 ton towing capacity, which is really spot on for what I need. My boat's sitting just under the 3 ton mark, so 3.5 ton towing is absolutely awesome. Now this is a luxury vehicle. This isn't your standard ute-based SUV tow vehicle that tows just as well. This is luxury. It's got an 8-speed Tiptronic gearbox with the 4Motion in it. So it's the Volkswagen's all-wheel drive system, which is so well proven. It's got a 90-litre fuel tank, which will give over 1,300 kilometers of range. So you can fuel up. After my recent trip into the outback, having a 1,300 kilometer range is absolutely amazing. You no need to stop as often as I had to for my fuel stops. Relatively fuel efficient as well. It's 6.8 litres per 100 kilometers combined. Obviously when you're towing that will increase significantly, but it is such a beautiful machine. Anyway, let's have a look at this Touareg. Now, I think it's one of the sexiest cars that Volkswagen make. This particular one's been blacked out completely. It's got a blackout kit, but it is the Touareg Elegance. So let's have a quick look around it. She's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now, personally, black for me, being a fastidious car detailer, is not ideal because it gets dirty easy, but it is a magnificent black. It's a black pearl, and if you look closely you might be able to see the black pearl in there. Such a beautiful, beautiful color. This side will look a bit better on the sunny side. You can see my shadow there. Hello. What a stunning machine. Not only is it beautiful and sexy, but it drives like an absolute monster. It's got so much power, so much torque, and I'm absolutely in love with it. To be honest, absolutely in love. And anyway, let's jump in and talk a little bit more about the Touareg. As you can see, the standard Volkswagen wheel with haptic touch as well as physical touch buttons, which is absolutely spot on. We've talked about that before. Lovely digital dash, which is configurable. You can have anything you want in this center dash. So I like to have the navigation set up in there, but you can set it up to whatever you want. Now, coming across to the center of the car, look at the size of this screen. This is your multi-purpose screen for absolutely everything. You can have it set up to whatever vehicle settings you have. I think I've got radio coming through. Let's turn that down. And as you can see, your phone will pop up in here, vehicle status, date and time, radio here. Just everything can be on the one screen, or you can go in and individualize it as well all of the settings are there. Now, air conditioning controls down here. The best thing about this is not only the air conditioning controls. Down into the seat settings, you got heating and cooling on your seats, but you can go onto the seats and you can set your seat back bolsters electronically to fit your body. The seat depth, so your thigh support, seat cushion bolsters, backrest. It does absolutely everything. So here's the nice thing about the seats in this. You've got your comfort setting, you've got your air control, you can control the other seats, but look at this little button. Massage. So massage is set to off, but if I go up here, you can set, look at the selection of massage you control in your seat. I have to admit, I've had the massage on almost the whole time while driving this car. It's not going to send you to sleep, it's actually just relaxing. It helps blood flow around your body, and it actually makes you more alert when you're driving because of it. So such a spot on thing. One day I'll own a car with massaging seats in it. So being a luxury SUV, you've got lots of driver mode selections down here. So this is the main driver mode dial. So by turning this driver mode, you can actually select what mode you want to be in. Up here you can see this is the normal mode, which I've been driving in all day. You can pop it into sports, where the suspension hardens up a little bit and the throttle response is more energetic, you might say. You can put it into an individual mode where you set up all the settings you want. You've got off-road, and you've also got snow, eco, and comfort as well. But that's not all. You've also got ride height settings, so you can put it into low and the car actually sinks right down and it makes it look beautiful and aggressive like a lowered sports car would. When you start driving, it pops up automatically into this, so it pops up into a safe driving section. Then you can raise it, so if you're going off-road or up a gutter or over a median strip, you can raise the suspension up and it comes up quite a substantial amount. You can feel the car rising, and then obviously you've got the highest amount for four-wheel driving as well. If you're off-road, you want to be up as high as you can to reduce the damage being done to the car. Back seat, it also has fully individualized climate control, so if you're sitting here, you can control your fan, your temperature, heated seats, cooled seats. You control everything from this panel here, which is such a great little thing. There's air vents here in the center console, but also here on the B pillar as well, so you can get plenty of airflow into the back of this car no matter what. Not to mention, this massive panoramic roof comes all the way to the back seats as well as going all the way to the front seats, so you can be three abreast here in the back seats and still look out and see the beautiful weather out there and not feel claustrophobic at all. Now, talking about this spec that I'm in today, we've got the panoramic sunroof, which goes all the way above the back seats. But as you can see, it's also got an interior cover that comes across for baldies like me. Now, I know that these sunroofs or these panoramic roofs are UV protective, but I find as a baldy that I still get a little bit sunburnt. So I like to have a cover that comes across as well. Spot on. Now, this has the sound and comfort pack as well, so this is seriously fully loaded. It's got an innovation cockpit, it's got leather seats, that massage as we just saw a moment ago, and it's also got the Dyna audio sound system, so the sound in here is absolutely phenomenal. Now, what are we expecting to pay for something like this? Well, this is on special at the moment for around about $120,000, which is a lot of car for $120,000. They're normally retailing around about $140,000. Now, you may think that this is a lot of money, but if you look at the ute-based SUVs that have a similar towing capacity as well, they used to be around about the $40,000 to $50,000 mark. But if you're looking at a fully loaded SUV based on the ute platforms, they're pushing up about $70,000 to $80,000 now as well. To think about just a little bit more than that, and you have the same towing capacity but an absolute luxury vehicle, it's a no-brainer to me, providing your budget can stretch that far. This car is far and above any ute-based SUV without a doubt. Look, as always team, my Volkswagens are supplied to me by our partners Sutherland Volkswagen. If you are interested in any sort of a Volkswagen product and you're based in the east coast of Australia, check out Sutherland Volkswagen. They'll be sure to look after you. But more importantly, if you end up buying your vehicle from Sutherland Volkswagen, make sure that you mention that you've seen it on Throttle Down Under. They will give you an amazing gift of 2 years servicing, a value of about $2,000, so you can save a little bit of money while you're getting your car serviced by the good people at Sutherland Volkswagen. Anyway folks, as always, stay safe, throttle on, and I will see you on the next video. Make sure you check out the team at Horse and Harpy too. Top people, top coffee, great location. See you guys.